What's up, traders? My name is Vincent Mokotedi, the founder of VinnBoss Signal Factory with over 7 years of proven trading results. I am the only trader who trades publicly with my community. Every single trade, wins and losses included. No hiding, no manipulation, just transparency and real trading results. Furthermore, I would like to tell you that I've already built a Telegram and a WhatsApp community filled with serious traders only. The best part is it's free to join. All you need to do is number 1, register with XNS under our exclusive link. Number 2, verify your trading account. Number 3, fund at least $100. Some traders are funding $1,000 to enjoy higher profits. When you fund, you will get to receive the following that I will mention. Firstly, it will be the weekly Forex forecast of all the major pairs, gold and silver included, daily signals and analysis for London and New York sessions, fundamental news breakdown on major economic events. You will get again a course called Beginner to Pro Ultimate Course for both beginners and struggling traders seeking consistency. Proven strategies tested and verified by myself and other professional traders. One-on-one mentorship where you can request personal attention to deepen your price action and signal understanding. But that's not all. If you are not registered with us or you're not ready to switch over to XNS as of yet, you would still receive daily analysis of 6 pairs only, which includes the euro dollar, the pound and the dollar, the euro Canadian dollar, the pound Canadian dollar, the euro and the pound, and last but not least, the US dollar and the Canadian dollar. You will only receive the London session analysis only. That is a limited access that we give to those who are not with us. So don't miss out on all the full access to premium trading education, signals, and membership. After funding, send proof of registration to WhatsApp 068 060 5332 for instant access to everything. And traders, sorry I am late today, but nothing changes. I still have to do my videos. I had to do a lot of errands from early in the morning, so I didn't even work out today. So that's not the excuse. The excuse is I am sorry, it will never happen again. So with that being said, let's go straight to trading and recap what the weekly Forex forecast had said. Now with the weekly Forex forecast, I expected to see a momentum to the upside to test the first demand zone, the first supply zone, or the second supply zone, in which after the retest the continuation will happen and reach 1.1716. Now this market went exactly as it did happen, and remember, take profit is hit on euro dollar, take profit is also hit on the pound dollar, take profit is also hit on the euro and the pound. Now we are going to discuss the euro and the Canadian dollar, the pound and the Canadian dollar only right on this video. So without wasting much time, this is the last day of trading and everything went exactly as expected, and always majority of the pairs do go exactly as expected. So without wasting further time, let's go straight to the euro and the Canadian dollar. And traders, with the euro and the Canadian dollar, I did explain to you that even though we did not reach this weekly break of structure on Tuesday, what we would expect is buying opportunities from this level right here, and the second supply zone that used to be the supply zone but will act as demand to go take out structure and make that 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Now with that being said, everything happened exactly as we did expect it to. After reaching this, started getting bullish patterns, of course, right here, right here, right here. But honestly, I was not available from yesterday afternoon till now, and the market has been moving in the right direction. So now What do I expect from this? If I do see any bearish patterns from this level, buying opportunities will be expected to continue and make that 1:3 risk to reward ratio, or take out the weekly break of structure. Or if it does happen, like if we do pay close attention to this, you can see that it looks like it's already in the move. So according to our strategy, if we were available from yesterday, of course, then this would have been the signal that we got, but we were not here. So getting in from here, this also is a good signal. A bullish engulfing, of course, followed by a shooting star. Then these two give you good signals. Then you must be looking for continuation to the upside to make that 1:3 risk to reward ratio. This is the euro and the Canadian dollar. And remember, this and only this pair was structured to the upside, and the euro and the pound and the Canadian dollar was still structured to the downside. So with that being said, traders, let's go straight to the pound and the Canadian dollar. And with the pound and the Canadian dollar, yesterday we did get a great setup right here. New high, of course, break of structure, retest, and a continuation with bearish patterns right here, and another falling star right here, and then straight movement to the downside. Now, what I do expect from this, I do want to see this come here, retest this broken support, which will now turn as resistance right at this level. Look for bearish patterns and formations, and then continue to take profit at 1.8546. This was the intended target, and even from the beginning of this week on the weekly forex forecast, if you do go back and check it, you would realize that I was only looking for buying opportunity, for selling opportunities, and then we did have this pullback, of course, and then after the pullback, selling opportunities from either the first or the second supply zone, and after that, continuation to the downside was imminent, and we are still in it. Of course, we have already breaking even on this trade, and with that being said, anything can happen on this trade. We can either have momentum to the upside as the euro and the Canadian dollar go to the upside, or if the euro and the Canadian dollar go to retest the second time, then we are going to have a continuation to the downside with this pound and the CAD. Now, with that being said, traders, this is what I did expect. Let's go to the last pair, which is the US dollar and the Canadian dollar. Nothing's changed on the US dollar and the Canadian dollar. From the beginning of the week, we did expect to look for selling opportunities. We got none of the selling opportunities to the downside, of course, and the market just kept on going up to the upside. Retested this weekly break of structure. It was structured to the upside. What I did expect was from yesterday to see this pullback, look for buying opportunities, and then continue to the upside. Nothing of that matter did happen. It just continued to the upside. Yesterday, of course, the market also, I was either expecting this to continue to the upside or do nothing, and I did nothing. Of course, I did not buy this. I do not chase the market. I set traps for price so that I can get into the market. So this, we did not have any signals that were successful, or the losses, of course, for that matter. This just kept on going up, be giving why the US dollar was strong and the CAD was weak. That is why you saw the euro and the Canadian dollar. The euro had a little bit more strength than the Canadian dollar, and that's why we are now structured to the upside. That means the Canadian dollar is a good short opportunity this week and the following week that is coming. So with that being said, traders, I do expect to see this come down from next week. This thick blue line here, we do cover this with the real account traders community on bigger time frames. This is the daily resistance zone, so we will not be surprised to see any selling opportunities come from this level right here. So with that being said, traders, thanks and for watching this video. Make sure you like, you subscribe. Thanks and happy trading.